So today what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you how to do nails, clipping nails and dremeling those. And we got holiday coming up, so we are gonna do some nail painting. So let me show you what we're doing with the nails. We also have, we have our nail clippers. I have a Dremel, and we have a quick stop just in case we quick the nail. Now I do like using the diamond head on these Dremels. You don't go through it as fast as using the bands on there, and it works fabulous. So a lot of people are afraid of like the white nails, and hers have a little polish on it, so that's what we're gonna polish again. So on these nails, I don't know if you can see, but there's a white part on here, and then it goes a little dark. That's where we're gonna clip to. Okay, now we're gonna go on to her back feet, and you don't wanna overextend the leg. We wanna make it as comfortable as possible. So we're just gonna clip this just a little bit. Sometimes the back toenails are longer, not always. On her, they're longer. She doesn't do a lot of running. But the dogs that do a lot of running, they'll wear the nails down farther in the back. All right, now that's done. What we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna Dremel to smooth the edges out. So we're gonna just turn it on low. And we're just gonna Dremel just a little bit just to smooth that out. And you probably wanna get this done before you do the nails, like painting the nails, so then it looks really nice and good. And then having clean nails on a dog always works better for the nail polish too. There's different nail polishes out there. You can spend a lot of money, but you want a dog polish because it dries pretty fast. I always take the tip off right here, just so it's a little smoother. So if there's scratching, it won't be so scratchy. Some dogs get their nails are so long, you can hear them clicking on the floor. You do their little tap dancing. Now, not all dogs are gonna hold still for this. Usually, when you do end up clicking a dog's nail, it's because you're trying to get them done safely and the dog is not holding still. So we do what we can to not click them, but we gotta make it so it's short enough for the dog. Okay, so with that done, Valentine's is coming up. So we're going to use a red. This is the fancy finish. And we're gonna do, we got the nail polish pens that we're gonna do a little design on. So here we go. And Katie's gonna be ready for her date night. We just gotta find you the date. Okay, so if they have a lot of hair, you wanna just kind of pull that back. And then you're just gonna go a little bit at a time. And it's hard not to get the hairs in there. And she actually holds still pretty good. So what I'll do is, like where my finger is on the bottom underneath the pad, I'll put my finger in the pad to separate the toes. You don't necessarily have to hurry and do this, but dogs don't have a lot of patience. There are a few dogs that love this kind of stuff, but some dogs, they don't really care. Okay, so since I have that done, what I want to do, because I want to make sure that it's dry between the toes before I let go of it. So I'm going to grab the stand dryer. And it's on heat, and I'm just going to turn that on just a little bit, just to dry those nails. Oh, it's like going to the salon, huh? Yes. Oh, these are gonna be so awesome. Look at that red, I love red. It's a very beautiful color. We're just gonna let it, make sure it dries in between, otherwise the toes get stuck together sometimes, or it gets on the fur. So we want it nice and cute. All right, let's go to the next foot. You can do any different colors you want, like if you want to do red, pink, you know, they have lots of multiple colors in nail polish. So this is always fun. If you have like little girls at home, they like playing with dog's hair. It's like having your own little Barbie doll. Now, a lot of people do just the front feet. Some people do front and back. So that's just a personal preference, whatever you feel like you want to do. Put a little polish there. We'll turn this dryer back on. All right, we'll let her put those feet down. While they're still drying that, we were going to work on the back feet and do the back nails. All right, we're gonna let that dry a little bit. We'll let her put her foot down. As long as she doesn't move it around, we'll be okay. Now I can go to the other side, or I can just pull her leg up right here, because I'm on this side, because I'm right-handed. And then I can paint from down here. So you can do like just one coat, or you can do multiple coats. I think this is a dark enough color. We might just do 2 coats on the front and just 1 coat on the back. And it depends on how much time, if you want to do this at home. I mean, you could do it at home too. I'm getting a little polish on the fur. And if you do get a little polish on the fur, it's totally okay. You can always trim it off, or you can always leave it. It just depends on what you want to do. But the dogs are fabulous with the polish. Okay, we're gonna let that dry a little bit more. And since she's got this awesome ruby red polish on her nails, let that dry for a second here. We're gonna do, I'm gonna just make some little designs, and we're just gonna do them on the front feet. So I've never used these before. I did practice with these a little bit. The problem I find with these is it's not permanent. Like the nail polish is like nail polish that you would use, is more permanent. But this stuff, once it gets wet, it'll come right off. But it's fun if they're not getting their feet wet. So this is just temporary. I guess if you wanted to do a top coat over it, you could do that, and it would be a little more permanent if you had something a little more that you were planning on. I'm just gonna check these, make sure they're not too tacky. All right, we're gonna turn the dryer off. I'm gonna take Katie out of her noose because she never goes anywhere. Okay, you wanna sit? Okay, go ahead and sit. Sit. There you go. Okay, so since it's darker polish, I'm going to use this white, and we're going to just do, you can just freehand, and so we're going to do a little heart. Well, it's not working out the way I wanted it, but we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on to another nail. We're gonna do dots on there. You could do like zebra stripes. You could do whatever you feel you want to do on the dog. We're just gonna do little dots on here, and then we'll go back and do some pink over the top. It's kind of hard to see with this these pen polishes. They're not my favorite to use. I like just regular polish because this isn't looking very good, but I figured we could just try these, see where it's not dry. It's gonna get all over the toenail. So it just depends on how much time you have, but this is not a big deal. You can just like take that off with the clipper because she does get clean feet. All right, we're gonna try some pink on there, see if the pink works. Let's just try it on this one. Oh, that works, but it's kind of hard to see. We'll do that, we'll do dots. Dots are always cute. I'll do dots on this side. Some people have a lot more talent with nail painting, but everybody can do it. I'm going to come back with the white marker and see if that will make a difference. Well, there's her little heart. By all means, it's not the best polish here, but I do like the fancy polish, the fancy finish. So that stuff works really well. But this is just fun. Like if you have little girls or boys or whatever, it doesn't matter these days, that want to do a little artwork, you know, practice on the dog. They'll like that. And that's what I have for you for today. I thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.